Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we're gonna do. Oh, we just rolled and we got classic soundtrack. That hasn't happened in a while. Normally, when that gets played, it's because it's player's choice. So, what is the plan for today? Well, see, here's the thing. Didn't quite have a plan for today. I just know that I wanted to play the game. That's kind of where I'm at right now, is that this is a run that's being done because I just kind of wanted to play the game. But I wanted to take you guys along for the ride, so hey, there's that. That having been said, I have no clue what build I want to do, so we're going to have ourselves a little fun. We are going to see what Nocturne puts together for us. Alright. And of course we're going to grab the retro floor plan, but I mean, first we have to get it. Alright, and since our boy is going to give us a randomized build, okay, just go all over the place there. Alright. Now, I know you guys said that he does randomize your robe. I just happened to get randomized into the robe that I was already wearing. That's happened to me twice now, so I think I'm going to just play it safe and make sure that I have on a robe that I can use for just a generalized situation. You know, just in case. Alright, so there's that. And because we don't know what build we're working with, we'll just go. Alright, so we've got the tempo robe, and why'd they give me Surge Anchor? Why are they giving me this? These are not choices being made willingly. That having been said, I'm quite pleased with the tempo robe. I do very much enjoy using tempo. Surge Anchor, on the other hand... help. Oh boy. So now I need to decide, is there a good way for me to get rid of Surge Anchor, or do I just accept my fate and run with it? What am I going up against? Honestly, it might not be a bad idea just to accept my fate and run with it. I mean, for what it's worth, I have the right robe for using it. It is very much a robe that's good for doing things like positioning. That does, of course, mean that this run is going to be very much a run based around critical hits and trying to get that to work. Oh, honestly, if they're gonna give me give me an arcana as difficult to work with as Surge Anchor. Couldn't they have... Couldn't they have given me something like Astral Dissonance that at least, you know, does damage? Anyway, I've made it through the game using a Surge Anchor build once. We can definitely do it again. Okay. I'm not gonna complain about Water Prison. Okay, you got anything good for me? Insulated vest. Man. Game, I kind of feel like you're making fun of me right now. I didn't even check my opening relic, but god, I didn't think it was that useless. But okay, we at least know what we have to work with, and it ain't much. All right, we'll go ahead and grab that. I don't know how I feel about centering a run around that, but there it is. Okay, getting... Oh, come on! Okay, just having that one little rogue just following me around just made that more annoying than it needed to be. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, by the way, the smart move to do there would have been to double back across the pit and have the enemies follow me into a Surge Anchor trap. So yeah, that was not my brightest move. I don't know how I feel about it, but there it is. There you go, already? Christ. Okay, really not appreciating the idea that the game just wants to give me things that are going to be really ineffective against the enemies that I'm going to be fighting. And she's not upgrading this basic either, which, you know, makes me think that for some reason I'm being told, yeah, no more basic upgrades for you. Can't upgrade Bouncing Blaze, can't upgrade Bladed Vines. Dude, I can't even add cheese to a fucking cheeseburger. I guess it would be a hamburger to upgrade it to a cheeseburger. You know what I'm trying to say. And if you do, please tell me, because I don't know what I'm trying to say. I think what I'm trying to say is that Iris is making me upset. Yes, this is definitely not the first choice I would have made for a run. So on one hand, I'm kind of glad that the game gave me something difficult to work with. On the other hand, did it need to turn the dial up to an 11 and give me Surge Anchor? I don't know, is this the right time to try out Jeremiah's Needle? Probably not. I'm not seeing anything else there I want. But we'll just leave. And why are the vendors so spread out? Again, the answer is RNG, and I'm aware of this, but... doesn't stop me from being just a little bit upset about it. Okay, so we're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab... Actually, let me grab that, because I think I can beat Atlas without getting hurt. And we'll grab the first part of the Hunter's Satchel. Yeah, no, there's nothing there I wanted. And if it turns out I can't beat Atlas without taking a hit, we'll just hold on. We'll just hold on to the Idealist scoreboard to give up to either a hungry, adorable Mimic, or to give to... oh wait, no, because if I drop it, it goes away. Okay, cool. I was able to do it. I mean, not exactly the craziest feat in the world, but hey, someone had to do it. And finally, something I would actually want to use. And admittedly, it won't be the greatest thing against Freya, but at least I have something now. And there's another good example as to why I dislike Surge Anchor. As things get faster, its limited range is not doing me any favors. anchor so much. It's like, oh, you need to run away from enemies? Okay, that's fine, but just remember, your damage will be changed as you run away. Oh, what do you mean? I mean you won't be doing damage. You know, in a game focused on fast-paced spell-slinging combat, that's exactly what I want, is to be unnecessarily limited in my choices on whether or not I can even run away. Yeah, it's perfect. This spell's got everything. Why, it can even be a super effective ball and chain. See what I mean? I can't use it as a lead-in because now that the enemies are moving faster, I don't have time to trap them in between me and the anchor. What is this? Okay. Okay, we definitely want that. Okay, I am just going to do that. And honestly, just getting rid of Surge Anchor is probably the right move right now. You have anything I want? Not really? This is a very iffy run. Alright, well, like I said, I think the best move I can make right now is just to get rid of Surge Anchor, so we'll grab that. And, yeah, not the greatest thing in the world, but hey, at least it's something. Hold on. Against crowds, this is the better choice anyway. Yeah, I'm noticing just how low I am on health, so I'm doing my best to try to preserve what I can until I can get back to the shop and handle that. Yeah, this floor has been very bad for me. It's also very possible that I just have an awful build. But it's not like I chose my own build, so I would still lay that on Nocturne's shoulders, honestly. Now, I'm questioning whether or not I want to keep Ignition Drive. I mean, honestly, it is just kind of a fill-in. I'm hoping to find a good electric spell. You know what else I'm hoping for? That this heat wave where I am fucking breaks. Honestly, didn't even see that guy, so whoops. At least we're rid of Surge Anchor now, so we can start to build up from there. Okay, so we're gonna add that onto the Hunter's Satchel. And I'll probably want the Dagger of Midas, but it is going to be kind of admittedly not doing much because I'm having to spend so much to recenter my build around something that's actually useful. Grab that just because. Me getting kicked around as much as I am, it'll help to have at least something to help pull it back a little bit. Well, I could always give her Ignition Drive. Oh, and about the heat wave, in case you're wondering, yeah, it's upper 90s again today. Which, I mean, whatever. There are places on Earth where it's hotter right now. That doesn't mean that it's not worth complaining about. Okay, well there's a lightning spell, but I mean, it's trash. Why would I want that? There we go. That's nice. Oh, get burpy. Well, our build is not going to do great against Freya, but you know what? We're just gonna have to live with that. And even though I didn't mention it, I did end up getting a... I did end up getting an upgrade for my Bladed Vine, which is absolutely more than I thought would be happening. So now, can I beat Shu without taking a hit? That's going to be trickier. We're going to do our best. Nope. Disappointment. I am disappointed. And See, even though we are rolling with sort of a low cooldown build, sort of, you don't necessarily want something that's already super low cooldown because you're not going to get much benefit from it. And Bladed Vine just being boss for a second there. Okay, let's actually exchange Water Prison for Aqua Beam. Go away. I don't want you here. You're not invited to my birthday party! Yeah, sometimes you come across a spell that you really like in this game just by sheer accident or experimentation. That is absolutely what happened with me and Aqua Vortex. Like, that became one of my favorite spells after testing it out. So if you guys are ever unsure of a spell, give it a whirl. Hell, I'm not afraid to say that the first time I tried a Surge Anchor build, it was kind of fun, but I was noticing the hindrances of it pretty quickly. And this time around, it was just more than I could handle. And trust me when I say I do not take that phrasing lightly. Because by no means am I saying Surge Anchor is a good spell. I'm just saying it was fun to challenge myself with it, but this time around I didn't have anything to help me back it up. Well, what about the birds? Don't those keep enemies stunned? Yes. But because that's what Surge Anchor is supposed to do, it was just doing the same thing already, so the hell with it. But it would have been good against Freya. Okay. Trust me when I say I'm pretty sure I can do the same overall damage with Aqua Beam as I could with Surge Anchor against her. I love you, Aqua Vortex. Oh. I mean, not gonna lie, it's kind of low on the priority scale, but it's nice that he showed up. And Infinity Marble. That's interesting. Was there a relic here that I wanted? Oh yeah, I already bought it. I'm not stupid, I'm just tired. Why am I tired? I have no idea. It's one of those things where even though I know I shouldn't be tired, my body is just going, yeah, we'd be okay taking another nap today. But the first one was already unplanned. See, just because it feels good to take a nap doesn't mean that you're always necessarily in the mood for it. Like, I wanted to I wanted to do other things with my day other than sleep, but sometimes that's just what the cards have in store for you. Like, I've got the first video in my how-to series to finish putting together. Like, I need to do some house cleaning. Like, there's reasons why I didn't want to take a nap. That having been said, the nap did feel really good. Well. Seriously, how rude. Yeah, this is fun. Oh hey, adorable mimic. Well, I know I have at least 2 things I can feed to the mimic. The only reason why I'm not including Blades of Sympathy in that is because I can actually make good use of that, considering that my damage sources are a bit delayed. Alright, so let's focus on trying to find freebies. Oh, and speaking of freebies, don't forget about the Super Mario RPG remake coming out this October. Mario's got a big month in October. He's got that, and he's got Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Sheesh. It's gonna be a hell of a month. Like, my wallet is just kind of cringing in pain from all of the big game releases that have been coming out. Alright, so let's put down all the things that we want to keep. I'm losing this one way or another, so I guess I might as well sacrifice it. I'll hold on to that, sacrifice that, hold on to those, sacrifice, hold on to. Might as well sacrifice it. Then we're gonna buy that, and that to give up. Hey, this has been actually a very relic-light run. Like, I don't really know how to describe it aside from I started with really shitty spells. I mean, deep down, we all know that that was the answer anyway, is that I started with really shit spells because the game said, random, huh? Well, this ought to be fun. There we go. It actually wasn't a bad fight at all. I don't really care for that. I mean, I do, but not for this build. How dare you? Who do you think you are, young man? I'm Sarah, I'm a blob, I'm genderless. I don't care! And away we... Oh, poison got him. That's rare. Oh, now she drops Arc Sphere. Great, thanks. Beautiful, wonderful. So glad that's a thing. And one last little hurrah. Ow. Yay! Dare you, your fucking ads. Really? Really, game? Oof. That was rough. Alright, cool. Done. See? You see that game? You can give me Surge Anchor all you want, and I'll still win because I won't use it. After I used it throughout the entire first level, and... yeah, made me remember why I hate it. Oh, why'd you say you had fun with it earlier, then? Because it's different from what I normally use, and it was an interesting challenge. This was just making me mad. Alright, now that I'm awake and doing things, I think it's time that I at least finished up the portion of the big video that I'm working on. So, I have things on my plate to do, and it's been a while since you've been that far down in the credits, so hopefully you enjoyed reading those names that you're never going to read again. On a serious note, though, thank you guys very much for continuing to support and stick with this channel. I really do appreciate your spending free time with me and your continued support. I hope you guys will continue to support in the near future as I continue leaning into trying to find other games that we can play regularly. Elden Ring is still on the table, for those of you wondering what happened to that. It's just been kind of difficult adjusting to a new schedule, and I want to make sure you guys have something familiar with while I'm dealing with making those adjustments. Once I get back to regularly putting out a decent number of videos, then that will be back on the table, because we're still going to take our Pyromancer build all the way to being Elden Lord, goddammit. Though I admit, that build is definitely going to be stronger on a New Game Plus. So stay tuned for that. I might just go through the game a second entire ass time. It'll be fun, trust me. So, again, thank you guys very much for the continued support. I hope you have a fantastic day or night wherever you may happen to be. And I will catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and take care, everybody.